Hey, then Mr. President, tell us what to do. God dog. What up, America? How y'all doing, America? I'm sorry, I said it in my burning mic voice. America. Hey man, what's up? What's up, y'all? This Bagel City Cafe. We in here doing it again. We live on YouTube. And we got some good stuff coming to y'all today, man. I got a special guest in here tonight, which is my blood, my family, my brother Terrell. He is in here with us tonight, man. Welcome in, bro.
What's happening? What's happening? What they do?
Hey, man, I'm glad that you could join us, bro. We doing it. And I got my boy Marco, my co-host, Marco, and that bit roster baby himself.
How y'all doing, my good people? Thank y'all for joining us today. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Yes. And we in here live all the way from Duval County. Duval. Doing it big. Doing it big, man. Hey, so before I get into everything, man, how y'all night was, how y'all day was, man, what's going on?
Oh shoot, my day was good. I just woke up from a little nap. I was handling business all day. I was up all day. That shit was terrible. It's cold outside. I feel
Man, it's cold.
feel like Jack Frost out there eating ice cream.
Yeah, it being this cold in Florida is crazy, man. Oh man, come on.
I don't need to be this cold.
You already
I'm
know
ready
it.
for spring. What about you, Red man? What's going on?
With the kids, man. Shoot, me and my wife just had made a little skit. We had just did a little something before we had hopped on here and whatever like that. So we trying to just build this content, build, get these followers. We out here trying to do the same thing, everybody else doing, but we doing it the right way.
Okay. All right. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Do it big there, man. Me myself, man, it's been a pretty good day. Prepping for my youngest daughter's birthday for this Saturday. So just trying to get all that emotion. Other than that, man, I've been chilling, sitting here trying to get this show together. And we here now, man. So hey, welcome to everybody that's tuning in. Like I said, this is the Bangum City Cafe for all of that. For all of you that don't know, for y'all that just making it here, hey, we do it big. Tonight, though, we have a pretty decent show right now. And as y'all see, the title is "Are We Moving Forward in America?" But before we get to too deep into that, let's talk about something that I seen today, man. It was kind of crazy, man, because I haven't heard this man name in a while, man. If y'all do remember though, y'all know who Aaron Hall is, all right? So reportedly, allegedly, he got some stuff going on with Diddy a long time ago, and they trying to jam him up. Well, this nigga done disappeared. So they got private investigators and all that looking for him, and they can't find him. So when we say private investigator, that's like how what Sherlock Holmes was pretty much. And private investigators are pretty good. Like they can get all the types of information and stuff they want on you. They know your address or your different address, your old lady address, your mistress address if you got one. They know where you at, and they gonna find you. But they can't find this man nowhere. Now, when I first seen it, I was like, "Well, is he dead? Is he missing off death?" And then I had to read, like, what's really going on. And as y'all see this picture right here, say Aaron Hall remains missing even after a private investigator's efforts. That's a good. That
Yeah,
nigga slick.
yeah, don't miss, boy. Yeah, 'cause man, oh, I got caught up with something. Like I said, I think he was messing with like a 15-year-old, like back in the 90s. And that case
Hmm.
just kind of like got swept under the rug. And like I said, we was kind of just talking about it earlier, you know, how he had even made a song about it and everything. And I kind of was just like, boy, he did, but
You made a song about it?
yeah, I made a song about it. It was that song that was on Juice. We were just singing that. Oh, now I lay me down to sleep.
Yeah.
That's that right. Yeah,
That's despicable. That's
yeah,
despicable.
that's nasty work. And I'm like, yo, they be talking about with these little YNs nowadays. Telling me, man, you guys commit crime, put it in the song. Boy, y'all been doing this. Boy, you committed a big face crime and then dropped it in the track. Look at him, Ben bald head.
Right. And if y'all look at this, somebody actually put this on they put this on Facebook, and this is one of their little reports. Now, I haven't heard too many deep reports coming on from a whole bunch of media sources and stuff like that besides Facebook. But yeah, it's been kind of so. It said R&B singer Aaron Hall, best known as the former lead vocalist of the group Guy, remains unlocated as a federal civil assault lawsuit involving Sean Diddy Combs moves forward. The case was filed in 2023 by Lisa Gardner, who alleges that both Hall and Combs sexually assaulted her in the early 90s. While Combs has been served, Hall has not been found despite more than a year of search efforts by private investigators and process servers across multiple states. Damn. Because Hall cannot be located, Gardner's legal team is asking the court to approve service by publication, which would allow legal notice to be placed in newspapers as a last resort method of notification. The lawsuit is one of several legal matters surrounding Combs, who has faced multiple civil suits and federal charges in recent years. Until Hall is officially served, the court cannot fully proceed against him. That boy, shoot, he probably ain't finna get caught.
Either that, or they done already smacked him, and they just trying to, carry it on and make it look like it's a case to try to say, oh yeah, we got a case. You know how they be doing it to try to make it seem like they actually got something going on in his hand to try to make it look more realistic. You know what I'm saying? But they probably done already crossed that boy Hall out, and they just trying to drag it on and make it seem like they, like we got a little something to deal with to keep us entertained.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of crazy because even dating back to that whole when we talk about the whole Diddy case, it's just like I'm pretty sure it's a lot more people that's involved with a
Yeah,
lot of stuff that they was doing back in the days, and a lot of stuff will come to light. But I didn't even know for that long that they was looking for Aaron Hall, so it's kind of crazy.
yeah. No, I didn't know that either. I knew about that. I knew about that case that he had did, like I said, about the girl in the 1990s, or because it was like spoken of like a while back. Somebody had kind of like mentioned it, but like I said, once again, when it had happened, I think they kind of just tried to sweep it under the rug, like, well, it wasn't nothing, it ain't no thing. But like I say, once I'm telling you, once Diddy had got back in the mix and all that junk blew up and smoke by him, you already know what time it is. Because like I say, even then, you got people like Jay-Z, Jay-Z, all of them guys. I think, like, you know what I'm saying? Because no matter what, that boy Dame Dash, he can act like how he want to act too, but shoot, he a suspect in it all too. Because
Yeah,
Dame Dash name done popped up in a lot of them conversations. Not only that, Dame Dash, his name then kind of, got scrubbed
Hmm?
in a lot of different places, especially when it comes down to like concerning like Aaliyah, you know what I'm saying? Because she was like kind of one of them victims. Beyonce was a victim. It was a lot of victims. But and it's like you said, it's a lot of because I think what they were doing was they was doing all of the they was doing all the assaults in Detroit.
right.
It was doing all of the assaults in Detroit, kind of like in Detroit and like in the Chicago area, because up there the legal age was like 15, which is why I
Right.
was kind of questioning, like, okay, how was y'all able to take, you know what I'm saying, that boy R. Kelly down like y'all did, knowing that he was messing with a lot of, younger girls that were like,
I think
according
16,
to
17.
right, according to the state of Illinois, you know what I'm saying, they were legal age to, you know what I'm saying, for them to do that. So I didn't really understand how they was able to take him down, especially when he had the parents' consent to do what he did.
Right.
Because I think it was
What?
yeah. Hey man,
Nah, with the
R. Kelly.
R-
Kelly thing, I think they was able to take Kelly down a little easier because it wasn't as a big, I guess, group as like. It seemed like it's an intricate circuit. This shit seemed like how light switches work. You flip one switch, you find out there's 10 more people over here that was doing this shit. You flip that switch, you find out there's 5 more hiding around the corner. With Kelly, it was like, man, let's just get his ass and bury his ass. We could call it a day. But with this Diddy shit, you don't know who this might bring down. This seemed like a sex ring. You gotta watch out for that shit.
Well, just like you made a valid point though, it's it's like I feel like within that same circuit, when it come down to Diddy, R. Kelly was in all of that. I feel one thing about it, and people can say what they want to say, but I feel like R. Kelly, just if we just speaking about the group, that particular group of people, because we know there was probably other people, especially like white people, like that like that boy Epstein was that one. But I'm saying when it comes down to like R. Kelly, Diddy, and people within that circle, man, R. Kelly, they were calling him the Piper for a reason. So I feel like straight up, I feel like he was the one who really godfather all them folks in. He was the one that really was kind of like, I got me. He's setting up them youngins, and he pulling them. I got a spot for y'all to slam them at, because like I told you, when Aaliyah had got introduced, somebody had called R. Kelly and was like, "Yeah, I got this chick I think y'all are like, man. She this, down the third," and it was all about music per verbatim when they talked over the phone. But I guess that was like code for R. Kelly. They already know what R. Kelly on. Like, hey boy, I got something for you. You need to come up here to Detroit and come see about this. But like I said, Jay-Z was in on it too, because you think about it. Did you see that interview where they talked about Jay-Z? Well, I mean, where Jay-Z and Beyonce was on the same platform on BET, was like 106 in Park, and he was like, "Oh yeah, how y'all two had link up?" And Jay-Z kind of was just like, you know how it is with artists, in the industry, y'all kind of, just run into each other, hear each other music, but they neither one of them, she was just kind of like, yeah, yeah. They had no logical, substantial explanation to prove this is how they really met up. Now, keep in mind, like I say, Beyonce is young compared to Jay-Z, and you talking about also Aaliyah, bro. This guy is like almost what, if not already 50? And we talking about this man been spitting around the 80s. So when he was like messing around with Aaliyah, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, they dating? Bro, you was already in your 30s. If not almost going on 30, you talking about you was messing with this girl? So that girl was 15. Like I say, really, Aaliyah was just like they had a girl up in Detroit talking about trying to like audition for music, but she was really just like a pass around. So like I say, R. Kelly, I just don't see. I guess the point I'm proving about R. Kelly is that R. Kelly, I really just think that his time was up with the way that they were dealing with him, because I feel like with the way R. Kelly was doing it, he had a strategic plan, bro. He had consent from parents, and he was messing with legal age girls according to the law within his state.
But I mean, that's like the same way Hugh Hefner and all them had it. He was trying to do it like Hugh Hefner.
That's who I was about to bring up. I'm like, damn, don't nobody talk about Hugh? I mean, if we don't talk about who brought these people into it, I mean,
yeah.
But man, don't nobody.
He wanted the real pioneers, but
yeah, you're right about that. Like,
I mean, but then you gonna crucify these artists. I mean, we're not gonna talk about race or color or nothing, but there is a distinction that you gotta notice. Only certain people get prosecuted for certain shit. I'm not defending it. Hey man, there's a legal age. Like, come on now, y'all can chill with some of this young shit. All I'm saying, I'm just saying, there's only certain people that get brought down for this shit. If it was up to me, all y'all niggas need to go to jail.
Yeah, I don't think none of it is right at all. Like, I was just saying it based on the fact of that. If we were comparing the two to the Diddy situation, or just let's say anybody's situation for that matter, I do think that if R. Kelly was following the law, I didn't really see a reason for them to bring him down. I think by all means, now I don't agree with it, but I think in every way, shape, or form, he was dead wrong and he's sick for what he was doing. But
even if you following the law, even when I was a jit coming up, I was hearing and like weird shit about R. Kelly pissing on kids and like doing shit to kids on camera. Now we all heard little jokes. I don't even want to say that man's name because it's unjustified what they did to that man's character, MJ. I ain't, we're not gonna bring him up. I'm just saying that's terrible what they did. But at the same time, I ain't never heard no other artists being on camera with this bullshit. R. Kelly, there was physical proof of this nigga pissing on people. I mean, no shade. I'm just saying it's kind of easy to prove some shit when I got proof like that.
Yeah, hey,
yeah.
don't agree with none of it. One thing about it, I ain't on these boys' side. I don't agree with none of it. But I'm talking about, I think every last person in the industry, even if we want to talk about Mike Jack, like, just as much as we rock with that boy, you know what I'm saying? He was in a lot of stuff too that, he just had enough money to keep it, you know what I'm saying, on the hush. You know what I'm saying? They get to a point where people, when you hit that certain pinnacle, or you hit that certain peak within the industry, it's a lot of stuff that people ain't gonna talk about. Like, especially like, but you see how long it took for them to even bring Jay-Z name up in something like this? Cause his name hit the
Right.
certain, like, but it took
Yeah.
something that he been doing since forever, and we know he been doing it, and your name just hit the conversation when did it get roped off?
Right. I mean, I mean, it's all to wrap this whole conversation up and go to the next. It's like I could say personally, like, it's all a form of like that is what they do in the industry to be able to keep the levels
To
that
elevate.
they at, to elevate and keep and stay elevated. You feel me? But at the same time, the crash is hard because when Sean Puffy Combs came coming down, that crash hard. And I don't care what nobody say. I think he was even part of the Epstein list just because when all the Epstein stuff came out, he was one of the first black people that they came and attacked. It's more to come though,
Hey man,
and understand that.
that whole thing, respectfully, if we're gonna talk about it, we got a whole what you call that? Assortment, a collab, where we got an assortment of photos and shit from them all white parties back in the day. I love how people making the distinction like everybody wasn't at these parties. You got Leonardo DiCaprio, you got the other rich people out there. Nobody talking about them, but like we all picking the sides of who's guilty and who's not. If it was up to me, you lock everybody up in that motherfucker that was white.
And that's what I'm saying though. That's the
I'm
point.
locking up even the bed sheets. Everybody, everything in that bitch that's white getting interrogated.
But that's what I'm saying. The thing I'm saying is that, just like I made a valid point. See, when within the industry, it's more to it than just you come through, sign a piece of paper, and you like that, and your music start popping. Nah, you got to do some foul stuff for your music to pop. You got to do some sick stuff for your music to hit anything. You got to do some strange things to get the strange change. You get what I'm saying? And the reason a lot of that stuff, a lot of people not coming up, is because of the simple fact of they keep on doing the strange things, but they also doing the stranger things. You know what I'm saying? They keep their name out the mix. But guess what? I can guarantee you this, like just like bro saying to close out this conversation, I can guarantee you this. When they display and they expose the rest of that Epstein list, I don't care who it is, they not gonna be able to continue to duck it. They're not gonna be able to continue to say, oh no, this, that, and the third. I don't care how much money they got, this, that, and the third, because it's all a part of God's divine plan at the end of the day. So either way, if you think you hiding from the law or you hiding from the government, however you may see it, you can't hide from God, and that's that.
Nah, because God is part of the truth, boy, and the truth will always set you free. And one thing about it, but the truth hurts at the same time. And the truth about what these people got going on, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. But I digress from that. We can go for it and stuff like that. But great conversation. We definitely gonna come back to this in the future because and on future episodes and stuff because it's a lot to unpack with that. And it's a lot that people have already said, but it's a lot of people really probably don't know. But going forward, man, let's get into some more beefy stuff, man. That was actually actually great that we actually even got to base on that, and that's why I brought that up about it in the hall. But even going forward, we could talk a little bit, just a little bit about these F. And I want to tell everybody that they ain't coming out no time soon. First and foremost being because they already got a few thousand people out the way off there. And a lot of people that was on that list actually came out years ago. If you weren't paying attention, you missed it. But with the whole Epstein files things, man. That junk there, like that, all that type of stuff that they said that was going on in Epstein files, and why that's the whole file on this stuff. Everybody kept saying it was fake. A lot of people like, oh, this can't be true. Ain't nobody doing kids like this and stuff like that. Oh, okay.
The main reason I believe that shit, they done released the files and redacted 99% of the shit. They don't release the files and blanked out 99% of the pages. Boy, you don't lost your mind. That shit gotta be real.
Yeah, it's real. I mean, like I said, that junk came out years ago. Them Epstein files probably was out probably by, well, if you ever heard about all those little Pizzagate and QAnon conspiracies all around that time from like 2018, 2019, and all that up going up to 2020, then yeah, then you actually then you know that the Epstein files been out because they already had a lot of people on them files, and some of them files when they came out, what they was doing and how they was doing. And boom, one of the first black people that get caught up in it, Diddy. So, but like I say, digress from that, man. We go ahead and move all the way on and get into some of this stuff that's been going on with this Anton Davis and Corey Holcomb. Now, I really want to talk about this just because it'll get us into our next conversation with the conservative agenda and the liberal agenda. But before we get deep into that, one of y'all, if y'all can start putting a video of the Anton Davis and the Corey Holcomb video. All right, bet.
I'm trying to, before you even start the video, hold on. Before you even start the video, I'm just trying to figure out, why is these niggas so close to each other?
Right, you gonna see, bro. Just watch it.
What could we be talking about for us to be this goddamn close in the first place?
Because it was something said, bro, that got Corey Holcomb up out his chair to come close. So
yeah, that boy had to come see about him.
Yeah, to come see about him, bro. All right, you can play it. You ready? We ready?
Talk about nothing. Well, I tell you what, watch that fucking shit, because that'll go bad. Call it what you want. I don't do no fucking homie. Oh no, hero. Maybe I should be super. Gladiators, I ain't gonna lie, we are under control right now. We haven't rose up and did what needs to be done. Who are you under control by? It ain't.
I wanted some of the context too. I need to know what got him so hot in the first place.
All right, he's gonna go to it.
I'll start right there.
Talking around, what did the Caucasian male do to America to bring it down? I'm not getting into that. You dancing around it. And that's why I lose respect for you when you start dancing and kissing Caucasian males' ass. But I don't. Don't do that in front of me, because I'm not an ass kisser of nobody. Yes, you are. You suck the black people right now. You doing the easy shit. What you do, let me tell you what you do. Nah, see, ain't nobody let me tell you something, homie. I don't tell you. I don't suck. Yeah, I don't suck. Do. So fix you doing that. It right now. I don't suck. You doing it right now. Homie, believe me when I tell you. I don't do that. I tell you. I don't do that. Listen. So don't come at me with no sucking shit. I'm gonna give you the same energy you give me. Let's switch seats. Let's switch seats. Homie, I don't do no sucking shit. I'm a man. I don't do no fucking shit. I don't give a fuck about nothing. Well, I tell you what, watch that fucking shit, because that'll go bad. Call it what you want. I don't do no fucking. You say a lot of shit that I don't fuck with either. You okay, but that gay shit? Oh, you go. Hey, homie, I tell you what. I'm right here. Don't put no fucking shit. Don't put no fucking shit on me, nigga. I'm from Detroit. Say I suck a. I'm right here, right now. All right, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna respect you. Dance around it. Dance around it. No. I don't do no fucking shit. I'm gonna respect you because it's your platform, and I'm out here to have a conversation. We good. But you're not closing up on me. Yo, we good. I did already. I don't need fucking shit.
All right, yeah.
The fuck was that?
Right now, I'm going up back. I don't give a fuck about this shit. Homie, you just running your mouth. I'm not running my mouth. You running.
Yeah, that jump right there. Ah.
I just want to know the CIA in the back right now laughing, rubbing their hands just like this. They rubbing their hands just like this. Oh my God, this is what we want. Niggas on niggas. Who are liberal and who not? Come on, bro. Guys, conservative and liberal, we not about to argue. This what them niggas arguing about? Come on now. Really? Come on now. The CIA in the background rubbing their hands together like a pimp that's watching two bitches get them money on the corner right now. That's all that is. That's all that is. Entertainment. They laughing right now, sitting in the back, like, yeah, we done got them niggas again. Yes, sir.
Well, all right. So I can peep those perspective on that, bro. That's that's actually, what I'm saying, a deep perspective on it, if we had to say. But it's the same thing even when you say it pits like black and white people against each other as well. Cause put it like this, you know what I'm saying? On the same in the same way that they got these boys arguing about, like you said, some straight dumbness. The same way that they got these boys arguing. It's the same way that they do the conservative white man and the liberal black man. And especially in like too the conservative black man and conservative white man, they gonna get along because that's what they try to do. The same way as the liberal white man and the liberal black dude. But at the same time, they got to understand eventually for this country to come together, we got to stop all that. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, because it's becoming a very toxic situation. And when you look at Corey Holcomb and Answer Davis is black seven. Corey Holcomb is the liberal comedian. And at the end of the day, I lean more like I can still call myself myself because and even in high school, I bubbled independent on my jump when we did the registration for the vote and registration for the minute. I registered myself independent at like 17, 16, however old I was at. So at the end of the day, it was just like for me, I already understood the concept of how they pit us against each other with the whole liberal and the conservative agenda. But Marco, you did make a great point.
Pick a side, man. It's that bullshit, bro. They're trying to make you pick a side. And that's where the beef start. However you want to think about it. It's not even. Can we all Can we all get along and think about the right thing? Look at this video right here. I don't even know what they talking about no more. Their egos got in the way. Now they all in each other's face. You throwing insults. One nigga gay, one person sucking dick. All of a sudden, we not even talking about what the hell we was arguing about no more. Now you feel like I'm attacking you, and or you attacking me. Now we not even talking about what the hell we was talking about. We don't watch it personally right there. You forgot about the whole argument. What the hell we was talking about? Now I'm just mad at.
I mean, with Corey Holcomb's platform though, he attacks people a lot. So my thing is like, what I'm saying, with somebody else now, it was disrespectful. Of course, you don't want another man telling you that you do stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And ain't no man finna go for that. So I understand Corey Holcomb's standpoint. But at the same time, I know Corey Holcomb to say some nasty stuff.
Hey, you understand he the first one that threw the insults out though. The man, I mean, hold on. So because Anton threw that insult that you didn't like, you offended and you just got emotional, got in his face. But your whole platform is based on, calling people out. Dude threw you one insult, you sucking the black people dick, and you lost it. I done heard you like Serena Williams. You don't call Kevin Hart a black leprechaun. Hey man, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Come on.
And I think it's the comedian element of his show.
Okay.
At the same time, so I think it has a lot of comedic elements about it, but at the same time, like, bro, be dead serious about a lot of stuff that he say too. So it's just like at the same time, and I know in this way that he was, because Corey Holcomb and all them is in that same age group where they grew up in some of the times just right after the times where people felt like, okay, yeah, we still separated and we still divided. We still in this world where it's where civil rights and Martin Luther King died and all this type of stuff for us, but we still got this thing going on where it's a separate agenda. So it like you and I'm glad you made that point because it was black and white. But now the conservative liberal agenda has gone down to black on black. And that's why it's important for us to talk about it a lot. Because before we go even further into this conversation, where do you guys lean more on the political agenda? Terrell, I'm gonna start with you first. Do you lean more at as conservative, or do you lean more to the liberal side of things in the political agenda, in the political arena?
Well, firstly, kind of just like give me a cause I ain't really too hip on, like the terms. So
Well, Republican is mostly conservative. Liberal is mostly Democrat.
for me, really, I ain't really on really. I mean, cause I don't agree with all of the stuff, like especially when it comes down to the black people, like black folks playing victim. That ain't never been my thing. The victimization and all of that stuff where they get to like, oh well, where they blame everything on the white man, or they try to be like the white man kept us down. I do not lean towards that. That's not my stilo. I don't feel like, oh, I support black businesses only and all this. Like, no, y'all can keep that, bro. I'm just not that type of person. You know what I'm saying? I feel like everybody, has an equal opportunity to to make a difference or to excel, to elevate. I just feel like it's all about choices. You know what I'm saying? The same person can't be at a college saying, "Oh, they making it hard for us to get an education, or they making it hard for us to get into college." But you in college, you enrolled. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, or the same person can't be saying, "Oh, the white man kept us from," just like what you saying. It's white people out here that got it just as hard as you do too. So if that's the argument, so I don't know.
All right. No, that and so that'll make you more on the conservative side, leaning, and more in the independent realm, just as myself, because I agree with you. What about you, Marco? What
Uh,
side do you lean on a little bit more, the conservative or the liberal side?
I like to stay in the middle, but if I was, if I was, I don't like to lean at all. If I was gonna veer off to one side, it'd probably be more liberal, but really under the guise of, hey man, I'm not doing none of this extra shit. I'm still very grounded in logic. Whatever side you lean to, if logic is no longer into it, I can't be on that side. Whatever, if we're no longer working off logic, I'm no longer in that boat. You got to take me up out that boat. One thing I'd like to comment on that is it's crazy because I guess I'm on the same boat of complaining, but the victim shit, I'm like, okay, there are victims. There's people that are in bad boats. Just because I don't experience it, don't mean somebody else ain't going through it. But there's a lot of people that like to excuse lack of trying, laziness, and lack of discipline, and like to be like, oh, it's somebody else's fault. We see that every single day. It don't matter about your color. There's people that come here every single day and start off. But when you say stuff like, you know, systematic oppression, that should still do go on. Even when it comes into like businesses and loans like that, we don't talk about it like as heavy now. But then again, the average person that's like talking about, oh my God, like white man keeping us down. Honestly, bro, you just need to get a job. Honestly, that's really the only people I be hearing that saying that shit. It's usually people that they don't have nothing else to do but complain, bro. I mean, look at it. We already see where history coming from. It's not like we making this shit up. Like, oh my God, we want to play the victim. I like to say me because I heard this shit too. I myself has experienced a thing like, damn, bro, that's real fucked up. That they don't do certain people like that. But that's just life. When in Rome, you got to do like the Romans do. It's not our fault, and I'm not gonna complain about it. You know what? All we got to do is do our best, like you said. So the victim shit, I'm kind of on that too. We know we got to fight, but when you start succumbing to it and talking about, yeah, man, they got me, I'm gonna just lay down on them crackers on my back every day. Well, get them off then. Tell them niggas take a break.
Yeah, because for me, it's just like one of those things where like, and when I say, just playing victim, it's like I agree with that, but and I just mean really in any sense, you know what I'm saying? Because like for me, if I can say, shoot, we didn't grow up with a wooden spoon, but we didn't grow up with necessarily a silver spoon either. You get what I'm saying? But at the same time, I had every opportunity and every other, choice to make just like everybody else did. You know what I'm saying, whether it's to start my own business, whether it's to invest money, whether it's to go to college, I had the same opportunity as the white, the blue, the purple, and the green man did. Man, throughout your whole entire life is premeditated. You make choices. Your life is based on choices. And so when the person says that, even when it comes down to the system, like, I'm with that too, because there's certain ways, especially when you can't necessarily see what the system is doing behind closed doors, and you got to try to figure out, like you say, those loopholes and things to kind of like to override, I guess, what we'll call override the system. But then it gets to the point where it's just like the way to override the system is definitely what, even though Fred Hampton is dead, we still can override the system with the blueprint that he gave us. And that is to network with everybody else. You get what I'm saying? Because the more we network with our people, that is how we override the system. If they won't hold us up, then we gonna hold us up.
Right, right. And you know what, bro? I'm glad you said that because my name on Facebook, which is I couldn't change it because I was going to change it again, but it's Fred Hampton, and people still kind of call me out to this day when I talk about certain stuff. When I say like at the end of the day, we just need to stick together. That's why when we made the show, when we did the show last night, and I kept saying, just call me American at the end of the day, because that's what I am. And if we all consider that and you stop separating us from black and white and all this and that, like if I was born and raised in this country, then I'm American. I shouldn't have to put a print and nothing else out to say that I'm this and I'm that, or nobody else should ever have to put a label on me. You know what I'm saying? I am American. Now, if I'm a criminal, if I'm a killer, if I'm a thief or anything else, that's just come by the character. And like you said, you made the point. My choices. I made the bad choices. So at the same time, this is who I am and this is where I'm at. And that don't matter what color you are. We all got people that's great. We all got people that hey, at the end of the day, we all seeing we fall short of. So
You
at the
know,
end of the
the
day,
only
you just have
time
to.
everybody's American is only when we go to war. You ever
Yo,
realize?
listen. Well, I mean, we ain't at war right now though. But granted, at the end of the day, if we do, like, it's just like you are American, but it has to be for the right thing. And I think going into the leadership that we have now, maybe we will go into the right things. Like a lot of stuff, I feel like is going on about money and about religion. Like don't kill Christians. Not let's look at Nigeria. Y'all stop this. And it's gonna lead to another conversation that's gonna lead us to pretty much one of our last few points, but. Ooh, excuse me, y'all. America, well, that's for us to go forward as a country. And Fred Hampton had a blueprint, and that's why they killed him. If y'all look at it, if y'all look at the Black Panthers, and I'm kind of veer off a little bit, but it's still going to go into what I'm talking about. If y'all look and understand how the Black Panthers work, you had Bobby Seals and you had Huey Q. Newton. They got separated. They was able to separate them boys. They lived because they separated and they end up tearing a few holes through the party that they had built to try to start the revolution. Now, when this young man that was 21 years old, 2021 coming up, and he started taking over, they was like, oh no, he knows too much. When he made the Rayborn Coalition and everything got started with that, they killed him. because it ain't no way y'all finna have this going on and everybody come together and really understand the plot that we got going on in this country and even all around the world. It's all about separation. But if we want to be realistic, it'll never be no peace between all these races and all these people in the world, like we say, because it has to be a balance. So division is what drives this world. Division is what makes money in this world. So we just have to accept it. But once you be able to get through that matrix and see, and pretty much to see through life and see for what it is, you kind of get over that hump. But at the end of the day, we still finna have to choose sides.
Yeah. Like I say, if we all networking, because see the devil his biggest device and his biggest plan has always been to divide. It's the same way with the division of the body of Christ too. That's why you have a lot of people that's in sects like cults like Jehovah Witness, Hebrew Israelites, um Catholics, even when you think about denominations, Episcopal, all of that stuff is just divide. It's just division, and the reason that it makes it harder for people to come together to be on one mind and one thing because of the simple fact of if the enemy let's just say let's just talk war for example, it's the same thing, but we just talk war in this sense. If the enemy or if I had wanted to go up against my enemy, the quickest way that I can destroy them is to divide them. And if we can divide, or what they call it, divide and conquer, hey, shoot, they don't know who to trust. They'll start killing their own kind, which is what we see now today, because they don't trust each other. So now it's hard for me to get with my dog, or it's hard for me to get with my brother, or it's hard for me to get with my people now because I don't even trust you. Now, it don't matter what color you is, I don't trust you. So it's like you start picking, it gets to the point now, the devil did something when he chose to divide by using color. He could have gone to anything else. But he chose to use color, and how did he do it? He did it by using a colored man.
Right.
Martin Luther King, one of the biggest industry plants we got, or we had.
Nigga, what?
Yep. True story.
True story.
See, and let me tell you why. I know how you feel because I felt the same way. But let me tell you what they did. That's another tactic that they did too. They gave Martin Luther King all these medals, these statues, the honorary mentions, and all this little junk like that. So now it's hard for us to trample over and be like, "What you mean? What did Martin Luther King besides do?" And let's just keep it gangster. What did he do besides give a speech?
That's a honest.
That's a real question. What did Martin Luther King do besides say I had a dream?
Brought people together. It was more than just that speech was less than an hour. The fact that he can gather so many people from so many different states in that time period, there was a movement. Whether he was an agent or not, I don't really give a fuck. The power that he was given, I don't know if he got it from somebody or he gathered it by himself.
Come on, bro.
Way, people gravitated to him, right? As colored folk, you could see like, hey, black people started fucking with his message. The same way you got X. As far as their origins, I don't know how y'all became who y'all became. But now that I look at who y'all was, I can see why they put Martin on more of a, oh my God, let's make sure we highlight this guy because he's all about the peace. You ain't gonna highlight X because he the anarchist. You're not gonna highlight the nigga that want to shoot some shit up. Nah, you're gonna put him in the background and make him the villain. But why would we say Martin ain't do nothing? His job was to organize. He did just that. He wasn't supposed to set us free. There's only so much one guy could do, even if he was an agent. Hey, we see how that shit turned out. But there's a reason why you got rid of him. Maybe he was starting to turn page like that. What was it? $300-something million deal or something a year that he was supposed to be proposing to Congress.
They got rid of him because they was done with him. You get what I'm saying? They got rid of him. It was because they was done with him. So at the end of the day, like you said, he was supposed to organize, but he did exactly the opposite. See, Martin Luther King's real name is Michael. Yeah, it wasn't Martin. It was Michael. And the reason he started calling himself Martin Luther King was because he followed his father's example when he wanted to do what the real Martin Luther had did. The real Martin Luther, when he came to do the what's that word?
You talking about Martin Luther the Angelicus?
Yeah, the evangel. Yeah, but what's that word? He came the Reformation. The Reformation. And so he called himself trying to do something like that, like the Reformation and things like that. But man, he was a fraud. He wasn't who people thought he was. He wasn't none of that. He wasn't even a pastor. He wasn't none of that. And that's not here there about the pastoral thing. Not saying you care about that, but I'm saying that to show that how fraudulent he was. I'm talking about they got this man on because they released all the information concerning his assassination and all of that little stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like even him getting like assassinated at the hotel and stuff like that. That's not true. He got shot at the hotel for sure, but he didn't die there. He actually pulled through and made it. Somebody came and finished him off at the hospital.
So what? A genuine question then. Even if Martin was a agent, I mean,
Right.
Are you telling me that the government planned to organize black people like this?
Yes.
Or did this
Okay, so
because it had to.
So-
You're telling me it had to have backfired. That's what I'm hearing right here.
well, so put it like this, because you can look at history and you can see what happened. So even after Martin Luther King, even for a lot of folks that was in the black community at that time, they lost a lot of those businesses. Everybody started going to chains. Now, after Martin Luther King died, now you got chains coming up like Burger King. You got chains coming up like McDonald's, shit like this. Now they starting to knock out. It wasn't just for the black people, it was for everybody. It toasted everybody because at the end of the day, now we get to an end where you ain't got even a lot of white folks that own a whole bunch of business. They own it. Granted, they got a lot of business that they own, but it's dwindling down. For the small man like us, for put it like this, for the average middle class or the average poor man, from white to black, you ain't getting none of that unless all of this stuff change around right now. So when Martin Luther King came, it pretty much put that void in because at the end of the day, we lost a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We lost a lot in that. If we want to base it off what you call geopolitics, Marco, that's your little stance, Frosty baby. But geopolitics, let's go into it like just a little bit. Like, yes, we lost a lot. But at the same time, gradually, even some of those white folks that was on top, they started losing too. Now you had a lot of them because that's why they always feel like, oh, well, the black man came and took over, but never took over. We still like it's still the same. But as Americans now, and if we all consider ourselves just American, we can get over this hump. You know what I'm saying? And move forward. Now, will America ever move forward with what's going on? They probably not. Just because based off the simple fact of I think that this country will always be divided. From immigrants to the black and white to the political agenda, from the religious agenda
Yeah.
to all little small aspects. We always gonna be divided. And that's everywhere around the world. I don't think it's ever
Yeah.
I mean it's still to embrace the different cultures, to embrace the different styles is different. And it's kind of going what we talk about now is gonna balance us into one of our probably next big topic too is the rise of Islam in America.
The fuck?
The rise of Islam in America.
Yeah. One of the most number one religions led by Satan himself.
Right.
Religion led by Satan himself, as well as anything that's antichrist, though, is led by Satan. But Islam is direct worship and adoration to Satan himself. Um, and like I say, the only time that we will see coming together is the day we see division stop is the day you know the end is near, because that is when we're gonna have that figure that comes to say, peace this and peace that. Once we see that, then it's over. But until then, as you said, that's not really gonna happen, because the longer that that we can stay divided, like I said, and we gonna come up, because the minute that we all come together, well, we talking about it, there'll be no need for the system, because the same way what I'm saying right now is like, if we come together, that's the pyramid scheme. That's the same scheme these guys running.
Right.
We hook each other up. The money go in that triangular formation. You feel me? Or the circular formation, however you want to go. But the money just keep recycling though. That's the same way that's the same thing they doing. They holding each other up by shoot, they banking off our money. All the money that we get, all the money that they cycling it amongst each other, and they doing all this evil sick stuff, like kind of what we was talking about by R. Kelly and them boys, man. They getting all our bread and wilding out with it. For
Yeah,
real, man.
man.
Crashing out with our show.
I mean, it's just, I guess it's just part of the world. I mean, definitely, definitely some strong points. But we can go to next.
I just want to touch on that. On the same thing with
Oh
relate
yeah.
with the oppressed. You got immigrants. You got people that are citizens. This is the same shit that go on all around the world. You got people in England right now. You got immigrants from all over the world. If it's not the Caribbean, it's from Africa. It's other European nations trying to get in there, and they got like strict laws and shit like that. So America is not like, oh my God, y'all the worst people in the world. Everybody deporting people. So it's always a struggle. There's always somebody being oppressed and always somebody oppressing. That's how you keep the system working. Somebody got to be on top. Somebody got to do the work. That's just how the shit goes.
No, you're right. No, you're right. That's just the balance of the world. The balance of the world got a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot that goes on with the balance of the world, and it junk is hard to understand. You got people that want straight anarchy, then you got people that want straight peace. And I'm just here to tell you that all of one is just straight evil. Period. Because even peace, too much peace is like, well, what's really going on? Something gotta happen. Something you can't. I mean, even though it's the philosophy jump, but I don't even think I can imagine the world with just
But
straight
they
peace.
say too much of anything, is nasty work.
Too much of anything to keep. Too much peace to probably keep. Like,
What
but
you say?
something gotta happen.
What you say?
Somebody gotta start bumping up in here. I'm
You
finna start something.
eyes trap. You say, you say, I can't no
I
more.
can't I can't take it, boy, for real.
I don't think
But
we can have peace on Earth, man. You gotta have some population control in this bitch.
yeah, I mean, I'm with you when you're right. I don't see it either. Like, there's always gonna be some type of wars. There's always gonna be some type of fighting,
And
killing
if
the
we don't do it, the planet gonna do it. There's gonna be another epidemic in this bitch if you don't stop fucking playing. They get too
Hey
many
man,
of us. Niggas just gonna start dying from taking up
no,
pass
that's real.
and just pass out. It's not gonna be enough air. We cutting down trees. We building all types of bullshit. We building Burger Kings, corner stores, gas stations, all types of bullshit. Walmarts, housing complexes for no reason. We ain't got we can't even breathe no more.
Not for real. I mean, I'm with you when you're right. But going ahead a little bit, man. We gonna take a little relax, man, and kind of sit back and chill, man. So while we at it, let's go ahead and get into some little music. All right. So real, I know we off into some things, but I actually want to know y'all top three R&B artists. All right. Now, need y'all to give me a second. I'm gonna be back. Sit there and think on it. Give me your top three though. Top three R&B artists of all time that you think is the best. All right, y'all give me a second. I'll be right back. I got you.
That nigga top the artist of all time. That's a loaded question. We already talked about the Godfather right off the bat. I think Kelly got to be top three. I don't give a fuck what you say about him. Separate the nigga from the art. I mean, you might be a despicable nigga, but boy, can't nobody step in the name of love like you, boy. Can't nobody do the things you do. I'm not gonna take. Listen, I might be different on this. Hey, put him in jail, lock him up. But I gotta separate the art from the artiste here. That boy fire. No, other than that, who the fuck else? I get my R&B.
No, well, there ain't really, I wasn't really too many folks out there for me. You know, like I always felt like there were so many other people that really just stopped their career because of the little sour jump that was going on in the industry. So that's why I always wasn't so fast to nominate R. Kelly. Like I like he up there, but I used to be like, man, I just know it's somebody that's better than him. But due to the fact of, like I say, I guess the question was, who is or who, that boy kept going with his career. So
yeah, my next entry gonna be Usher. How you feel about that?
All right, back y'all.
Top three. Oh, this is your top three. So I ain't hating on that. I ain't hating on that.
Yeah, I mean, shit. I had a good ass run. I'm talking about music. I don't know all types of music.
Yeah. Yeah, I ain't hating on that. I mean,
and I don't really listen to R&B like that. I was never really a R&B person. Listen, I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate for that. To be honest with you,
no.
But yeah, that's I gotta think of. Ooh, hold on now. Low key, Keisha Cole though. Something about when Keisha Cole get on that shit,
bro.
You know, I just need you to stop. All right, we ain't finna do this no more. Let's go on to the next person. Now listen, I heard you say Usher, and Nah, listen, bro.
Top three. A lot of people. You skipped over a lot of people, dude.
You skipped over a lot of people, and but listen, I respect it because you say you're gonna listen to R&B.
Man. Hey, forgive me, man. I don't know a lot about that side. I don't really.
Listen, I respect it, bro. You don't listen to R&B like that, and that's cool. So
for me, it would have been something like bro.
all time now, all time. So it can be from any era.
Let's let an R&B head give you actual three rather than you letting me.
It would probably be for me because I can't really think, like I said, because there is a lot of good choices, like a lot of good people. What you call it would definitely be one of them. Like Mary J would be one of them. Because we talking about like that 411 album and like that album that she made like before that, boy, that whole album slide. Like there was not a skippable song on there. I don't even know if that's a word, but like that was like it was not a song you could skip on that. So she definitely be up there.
Okay, so that's what, number 3 or number 1?
That's number 1 for me. Not in my top 3. Not in my top 3. I ain't even putting them in order. I'm just calling.
Okay.
Yeah, I ain't.
Okay.
Don't do me like that, because like I say,
That's a
Well, it's kind of hard because, like I said, right about now, I can't even think about no. Man, you know what though?
So man, you know what though?
Because you had niggas like Jeffrey Osborne.
Yeah. But I mean, it's just your top three though. Like you have a top three, nigga.
Well, I don't
You
want.
said Mary. You gave me Mary. All right, that's cool. I heard Marco say Usher. That's cool. I like to say I can't even argue with Usher. I like a lot of Usher.
Y'all don't fuck with me because I'll say some shit like White Cliff.
Stop. Stop.
Terell, all right, give me two more, man. Give me two more, bro.
I think I want out of this, man. I can't give you nothing. I can't really think of nothing right now. I ain't listening to like music and so long. I can't really give you like. Let me see. I have to look this up just to see if I disagree. It'll give me some insight on. Let me see. I'm gonna put time.
All right, so I'm gonna give you a second to do that. I'm gonna get mine because y'all know I'm a music lover. I'm a music head. You know.
Well, shit. Drop us three, then. Goddamn it.
First, number one, Stevie Wonder, the best R&B artist of all time.
I can agree with that.
Of all time, ever.
And it's crazy because I'm looking this junk up and they got that boy as number one.
And bro, I said that before they made the list. I said it. I was saying it long time ago before they made the list. Since I've been a young nigga, the best. All right, number two. All right, I only picked that because I wanted to pick from an era that's a little older than us. Stevie Wonder definitely number. So I'm gonna pick for an era that's older than us, probably like around the 80s and 90s, and I'm gonna pick my next
So would Michael be considered
one. I'm who?
Michael?
No, he's pop.
He's more pop. He's more pop.
Yeah,
He more pop, like pop. Yeah, little poppy rocky type. But of course, we love MJ. I don't try to put him on no list. He's that guy. All right, so like I say, Stevie Wonder. My second one is kind of tough, but it's gonna have to come to a lady, and I have to agree with bruh. It gotta be Mary because it's no generation that just can't not listen to Mary J. Blige, bro.
Okay,
You just can't.
You done? I got my three.
Okay, you got your three. Okay, you got your three. Okay, bet. I got my second. Like I say, Stevie, Mary. I had to pick somebody out that era that we came up in, but we were still young. But yeah, Mary, I gotta get it because and it's a tie. It's really a tie between her and R. Kelly, even though he do some crazy stuff. But R. Kelly is grand. Yeah, it ain't too many songs you not gonna listen to with him neither.
So then,
but
that's why I ain't my bad. I ain't trying to cut you out.
You good.
You probably would have to separate it and give us top three male and then top three female because it's hard to be like.
I can't do that though because I gotta mix them.
You ain't gotta do that because ranking is ranking. It don't gotta be man or woman. If the woman is above the man,
I feel bruh too because I started to do that. Like I gotta, but I'm like, nah, I gotta mix.
For real, we gotta separate the list. For real, we ain't got like a joint list where the winner is just the winner. It don't matter about the race.
I ain't hating. You know, I just
don't matter about gender. I mean,
nah, it don't matter. I don't care. Nah, you can give me, nigga. You can give me, boy. You can give me, what's that dude name? Rick Astley. For all I care, never gonna.
No, we do not want to. Bruh, that video is the equivalent of the Bill Clinton sound on LimeWire. When you clicked on certain videos and you thought it was something in it, and that junk came up.
I did not have sexual relations with that.
I did not have sexual relationships with that one.
What you said the third one?
Okay, so my third one is gonna be pretty tough because I'm gonna bring it to the 2000s era to the 21st century to where we at now. Now, a lot of people would say Beyonce. I'm gonna say no because she's pop, so she's like in the realm with Michael Jackson.
Even if she
Chris Brown too.
Even if she was
R&B,
yeah, she's trash. She don't even make top 10. She don't make top 20. She don't even make top 50.
No, no, I mean not on my list. At least she'll make a top 50 on my list.
Not at
I wouldn't give
all.
her that.
Not at all, bro.
I
Have you
wouldn't
ever
do it that bad.
Who we talking about? Who we talking about?
Beyonce?
Beyonce.
You ever heard a Beyonce album?
Who?
Have you ever heard a Beyonce album?
Nigga, you not gonna put Beyonce on the top 50?
No.
Hey, he rough. That nigga rough. That nigga rough now.
Bro,
Cause you got, but Terell, you gotta put Destiny Child in there though.
Hey
So
man,
that's not Beyonce. That's Destiny Child.
I'm trying.
I know her.
So
but
when you put a Destiny Child on the top 50, where you putting Destiny Child?
Top 50.
Top 50. Just a rough guesstimate. Throw them in the numbers. Throw me
45. 45. 45.
That's decent. That's decent.
Come on, bro. There was so many other raw groups. Destiny, first of all, that's a access grant right there, boy. Beyonce, I'm gonna ask this again. Have you listened to a Beyonce album? I implore you.
Now that you think about it, I wasn't ever a big Jay-Z or
bro.
Beyonce fan. Even in Jamaica when Jay-Z blew up, I was like, I can't stand this man.
I ain't even gonna get off topic, but he's another one. He don't make top 50, bro.
The same way. I've never listened. I'm not gonna say that. I can't remember a good Jay-Z album I listened to.
I'm a music head, so I can't say the same. But yeah, we ain't gonna get off topic.
Nah, like he got hits on the albums. I'm talking about a good, solid album, like where every.
Nah, I'm not, and I'm telling you, I'm a music head. I'm not gonna say that. His first 2 or 3, that boy was rocking. You got to go listen to him. Like he was rocking. I ain't gonna cap. But other than that, after that, it's kind of like, all right, yeah, you getting too commercial. So yeah, I can't say that. But Jay-Z got some rockers though.
Ain't nobody knocking that. But all right, name me an album right now. Slide through. Every song on that bitch is a hit.
In my lifetime, Jay-Z. In my lifetime. In my lifetime, go. Yeah. You gotta listen to In My Lifetime. That shit was a nice album. Both of them. I'm not even cap, bro. A lot of niggas ain't heard it. Terell, you know I've been listening to you, my brother. So you know I know. I ain't finna sit there and lie to you. That he got a lot of rockers. He got some beats that when we was growing up, we used to spit off that album.
What that boy Stacy had said to Sharif when he got in the car. I tried to give him that tip.
So, wait, what?
My boy said that there's no play in this ride, B. None of that, dude. We not.
Hey, so you put in TLC on the R&B list?
TLC, yep.
Yeah.
But
man, hold on, man. Before y'all go too far, man, let me get my third R&B artist, and then we can go into the rest. All right, damn.
Yeah, nigga.
So my third, I shouldn't have brought up Beyonce, but my third gotta be. This shit tough because it's a lot of them that's just so mediocre to me in the 21st century.
I got my shit right now.
My third probably got to go to Usher in the 21st. It got to though because ain't nobody rocking like Usher how he was rocking. Still in the whole 20, like he done now because that last song he made with 21 Savage, hated it.
Oh,
He trying to keep up with the trends, but we know after Michael and that little R&B dancing era, the only person that really kept that shit alive longer than it should have was Usher. Usher was the only one that kept that bitch dragging on like an extra 2, 3, 5 years. Like you like, damn, bro. Who else? Name me somebody else that was in that time in that era dropping hits like that.
I mean, the only other person I can't think now, I got Erica, but they label her neo soul, but I mean, she R&B to me.
Erykah Badu.
So yeah, she's neo soul. She's a part of neo soul. But here go my 3. My 3.
Okay, good.
Mary J. Blige, like I said, Whitney Houston, and Aaliyah.
Okay.
What?
Oh, okay.
Whitney Houston, Mary J. Blige, Whitney Houston, and Aaliyah.
Nah, a lot of people gonna try to crucify you about that Aaliyah shit.
Hold on, bro.
I ain't gonna cap.
But
I'm gonna ask the first damn question. How many albums Aaliyah got?
Like 3.
How good is these albums?
Nah, they good. Now I ain't gonna count. I love Aaliyah. That's one of my. She's one of my favorites too.
Aaliyah, see,
I ain't never heard no Aaliyah music, to be honest with
tell
you.
you couldn't put a Beyonce album next to a Aaliyah album, boy. They couldn't even face each other. Like, bro, you couldn't even, boy, you can't even have a Beyonce album and a Aaliyah album in the same car. They probably will. I feel sorry if they sold them in the same store.
I can see if I'm saying that, I can see why they had to get rid of somebody.
Bro, I'm telling you that bro, come on, bro. You took the word right out my mouth, but it was like Beyonce was like, oh, but she was way too raw, bro. Aaliyah was. I'm talking about. You think about. You hear Beyonce making jump talking about some to the left, to the left. Neo wrote that song, but then you talking about you got Aaliyah making her jump. What's that song she made? And I'm writing you a 4-page letter. And I enclose it with the kid. Man, Beyonce ain't dropping no jump like that, Kai.
I mean, R. Kelly wrote a lot of her songs too, though. That's why it seemed like that, though, because he's one of the beasts of R&B.
And guess what? Beyonce should have had somebody writing her, somebody better writing her.
Well, there was different types of artists with different vocal ranges and styles.
And she's still that same trash artist today.
Hey, bro, hold on. I gotta say something.
Oh, bro.
For years, I've been saying Beyonce and Jay-Z ain't that good. So to hear somebody actually say something, this ain't no bandwagon. I'm just saying I'm interested in why. Because I just never personally felt their music was that good.
I'm gonna tell you why. Check this out. Check it. It's garbage. It's not. None of the music is not good, bro. It's not good. Hey, look, Beyonce is an excellent entertainer, but an artist, she's horrible. None of the music is good, bro. I sat in a car and I went through her albums, and bro, I'm talking about trash. I was like, bro, there got to be some woo behind all these albums because these junks is garbage, bro. They trash, dog. And what makes them,
it got to be some woo
on them, and what make it look like it's that is them singles. She come out with a single like when she came out with that jump, what she did with what's that jump she did with J. Cole and Andre 3000. I may be young, but I'm ready. She dropped.
Notice most of Beyonce's hits though come from like real good features. Anybody tell me what one of her most spun features ever was?
Luther Vandross.
Nigga, what?
Mm-hmm.
Luther Vandross, the strongest. Nigga, we gonna always listen to that song.
Nigga.
I ain't gonna count.
True though.
Yeah, that song
Well, damn. Well, you got two goddamn good songs. I was gonna say the one with her and Sean Paul. That shit be getting spins for no reason.
Sean Paul, which one?
I'm saying
Rude Boy.
Who?
What?
Wait to my baby boy, stay on my mind. Yeah, that's it.
Hey, now listen. I ain't gonna lie. That's a cookout classic. You can play that at the cookout, and people gonna like it. Terell don't even look like that. I see your face over there. Stop. Because you can play that at the cookout, and it's gonna get some rise. Everybody gonna like it.
Certain songs just get rise, and the Luther, I'm a big fan of Luther in the first place. Put some band draws on. I don't give a fuck where you come from. Something might get wet. Yeah. All I'm saying.
And Luther go crazy.
Yeah, Luther go crazy now.
Nah, Luther go crazy. And that's why I say, it's a lot to choose from, but I still don't think Luther messing with Steve. Stevie Wonder, that guy.
No, Stevie was.
Something tell me Stevie can see, bro. Something in my mind.
Of course he can.
Yeah, that nigga see in his dream. He see. Yeah. Stevie can't see. No, y'all gonna stop trying. Stevie can't see.
Stevie Wonder can see, boy, and there's too many people that know him that's vouch for it. Hey, like that boy can see, boy. Ain't trying to hit, boy. That boy can see. He put on that.
And Hey, listen, he got a lot of children too, but because hey, if you can't see nothing, but he can find something.
Yeah.
He gonna find that, and he gonna make sure he get that plugged in. So
Cataract. Mine, bro.
he gonna get plugged in now. So you got all them children, you know something, nigga. I don't know, bro. That just he just got that nice voice, real natural. So I always felt like he was one of the best R&B artists I've ever heard. But I mean, he go ahead and move back into the actual factuals, man. And go ahead and start kicking this off and pretty much, ending this good old Bangham City night, man. It's been good, Appreciate y'all boys for coming through. Another one.
Y'all
Appreciate y'all.
see the city expanding. Y'all see the city getting better. City getting bigger. Jags, how y'all feel about the Jags this season? Shoot,
I'm done. Y'all won't catch me watching another game. I'm done.
He said it. He said that now. That nigga gonna be watching that shit. I don't want to hear that.
No. I said that in the beginning of this season. I said after Giants don't go to the Super Bowl, I'm done with football. And the fact that them niggas took it as far as they did, and I'm talking about had me on the edge of my seat, bro. I'm talking about like I was watching the ones that just I was like, well, I know my boys got this junk. And when we just like, I just was like, mid game, when he threw that interception, I just cut it off. I was like, we done. And I sat up there and was just like, man, next year this, next year that. And I'm like, no, I remember. Because I'm talking to my wife.
Last year and the year before that.
I remember in the beginning of this year, I said, if these boys don't go to the Super Bowl, I was talking to Tyler, and he was like, we're going to go to, I say, no, bro. The Jaguars done did too much. They got to go to the Super Bowl for me. Even if they wouldn't even have won the bowl, I would have been so proud of them. But we done been to the playoffs plenty of times. I ain't trying to hear that. I'm done, man. I'm done with football, bro. I'm gonna start watching snooker or something.
Hold on, bro. Hey, bro. You be betting.
That's how you know you cap.
Bro, you be betting money on these games?
No, I don't even gamble. And try. I'm telling you, bro. You better remember this day, boy.
We got it on camera.
We got it on camera, nigga.
Remember it. I'm talking about, boy. I will not watch another game.
Said never, ever.
I remember it's at the 117 mark. 117, the hour and 17 mark. I remember that in the back of my
head. Not even just that, boy.
Shit.
Boy.
Come on.
Put his hand on the
All right, bro. I got you. I help you. Hey, man, put it back. You swear to say nothing but the truth, the whole truth. You swear never to watch this.
I promise, boy. I won't. You won't. I'm dead serious, boy. You won't catch me watch another game, boy. I'm done with the Jaguars, boy. I love them boys, and I gotta love them from a distance, boy. I gotta live this year, boy. Ain't all that. Hey, no.
Oh shit.
So if they make it to the playoffs next year and go to the Super Bowl,
we don't want to hear that.
You gonna watch the Super Bowl.
Hear that shit.
So you gonna.
Fuck all that. Ain't nobody want to hear that shit. I became a Jags fan a couple years ago, and y'all niggas is losers. Y'all don't want to admit it, but I'm sick of this shit too. I just became a football fan, and it feels like
man, sit your ass back. You need to watch soccer then, because nigga ain't got time for that. Sit back.
Got no rights.
Sit back.
We've been weeping by these boys since Kingdom McCarter.
Right. It's been a long struggle, nigga. 20 years plus.
It's Jimmy Smith since.
20 years of being ass. 20 years of being ass than a mofo, bro. Come on.
Look, now that ain't saying we been trash. I'm talking about just us not.
Hey man, listen. Let's go through. Look at the record. The Jags. As somebody that's a fan now, I also like to talk like realistic shit. I'm not gonna be in the super hype. I'm not riding that boat. Unless if Trevor is the leader, we got to let him know, hey man, you steering this ship all messed up. We going into high tides and shallow waters and all types of foolishness. Listen, this is what his 5th year in the league, bro. You getting the GDP of a small country. If you don't stop playing with me, $300 and some million, you throwing so many interceptions, you setting records. You not setting the most touchdown records in the league. No, you setting all the wrong records. You out here getting lifted by bad build.
See, this why casual football fans don't need to talk about football. All right, we ain't finna talk about this no more. I already said that this man threw 3 touchdowns. Your defense got to make stops. Now, if y'all don't watch, if you just started watching football just a few years ago, your defense got to make stops. Defense win championships. All right, not the offense. Offense win games, but when it's to come down to crunch time and you got two good teams that play in the playoffs, the defense is what matters.
Nobody said nothing about the defense, Trav.
But I'm saying no. This is because you are a casual football. But you say you a fan, but you have to still be a football fan. You are a casual fan.
LeBron should pass the ball a little bit more and then support his teammates, come back for the rebound and shit like that.
No. Nigga.
Come on.
Even in basketball, even in soccer, the champions that have the best defense, my God. If you have the best defense and you get to the playoffs in any sport, you're going to win. Defense win championship.
We're on the same
defense win wars. We're
talking about a quarterback here.
He got 3 touchdowns, and the defense did not make one stop in the fourth quarter to stop. You had one stop. No.
This man
if the defense
for 4 years,
bro, listen. You were talking about irrelevant stuff. We talking about now. If the defense makes the stop in this one wild card playoff game, your quarterback don't even got to come back on the field in 59 seconds with no timeout. Let's talk football. We're not talking about because you say you just became a fan.
Why did you just talk about the whole game when I specifically said I'm talking about a quarterback, Trevor Lawrence?
You ain't finna talk about my quarterback. He did a great job in the playoff game. He threw you 3 touchdowns. 3 touchdowns. He threw 3 touchdowns. I'm a real fan of football. I am just not a fan of the Jaguars. I watch football, period. I've been a football fan since I was a kid. So about 26 plus years, bro.
So
I've been a football fan.
The best season Trevor Lawrence has had, huh?
He went 13. Okay, let's just move on to the next topic. Since you are a casual football fan,
I mean, that was a loaded question. I mean, obviously your answer was going to be yes, but
no, bro.
It's because he did good this season. Why? Because he did good this season.
He did good. He did good.
Talk about that shit.
He did good 2 seasons ago, bro, and got hurt.
Y'all some dickheads.
He was hurt last year most of the season and didn't even play a whole bunch of games. Matt Jones played the second half of the season. No, you don't know football. Let's go on to the next.
How many years is going to be quarterback now?
Bro, it took Peyton Manning the 5th year until he got a playoff game.
Answer the question. What is it, 5
Come on, bro. Peyton Manning is one of the greatest quarterbacks. He even said, bro, it's not going to take you 3-4 years to be great. Most quarterbacks don't develop until they 5 and 6 years into the league, bro. That is fact. Even if you have early success, a lot of times that early success turns into sourness down the line of your career because you end up limiting yourself out. You got some quarterbacks that limit themselves out, and you got some that just go through. We're not finna talk about Trevor Lawrence. He did a great job. Shout out to Liam Cohen again. He did a great job. Casual football fans are not finna get the chance to talk about Trevor Lawrence on Bangor City Cafe.
Ass up, man. Y'all niggas not logical.
All right, bet. You don't even know about football, bro. All right, let's go on. All right, because Marco is here, and hop on the sports podcast so all us can fry your ass whenever I get it.
I'm running stats. Y'all
running. You running stats. Stats don't tell the full story, bro. Especially about Trevor Lawrence.
And the worst part is I'm betting on these damn games. Let's tell the truth here. I'm losing money. Okay?
Stop! You don't know nothing about football, so why would you put the money on
the Jags? I'm betting on the goddamn Jaguars. What you mean?
And I'm telling you stop, because that's probably why we lost. Because you betting. Stop putting money on the game. Stop.
That nigga losing money. You over here talking about. All right. Now
that's why you stop. Well, I lost money too, nigga. Dang.
Why this season coming up? I just ask every season opening can we be honest? If that boy not playing up to par, somebody need to tell him that shit. That's all I ask.
Somebody already told him. That's why he went on the 8-game winning streak into the playoff.
He did good. The last half of the season, that boy turned up. He went from Trav to Trevor to Trevor. Listen, I give him his props. I'm just saying I don't like the fact that the amount of money that you're making, boy, you should be playing like this almost every damn game. You ain't got no excuse to not be playing better. This is what I'm saying. All I'm saying is we expect a little bit more out of him. The that game that he got punished, like 5 sacks, I'm not going to lie. Somebody would have got fired. You got to fire some of them niggas. They ain't doing their job.
It's just, it's just a bad game. You can't do that. That's what every sport, especially if you got a good team.
Still played his ass off, though.
Good team chemistry. You just got to come together and make it happen, bro. Eventually, and that's what every sport. You know what I'm saying? That's just not football. That's with every sport. But
shit,
get out of
coming up. Y'all can fry me on the World Cup coming up soon. In June.
Listen, when World Cup come up, you're gonna get your ass fried too if you don't know nothing about soccer. So you getting your ass fried too. I know how to play soccer too. You're getting fried either way. All right. And don't go put money on that junk. Don't put no money on it. No. Because soccer is very hard to bet on. I ain't gonna cap.
Nah,
you put money on soccer.
3 teams you need to put your money on: Brazil, Argentina, and France, bro.
Brazil still living like that.
Brazil got a good team.
What? Brazil still? They still do.
Brazil got a good team.
They all right. They good. Personally, I'm a France fan. I don't like all the shit they doing in Mother Africa and shit. But as a soccer team, I fuck with them. I mess with them. I apologize for the profanity.
I know for a while, like when soccer, like in the past couple of years, I know that Jamaica.
We ain't.
Jamaica. It was Jamaica, and I think Spain. I want to say Spain was going crazy at one point in time.
I mean, Spain, yeah, of course, though. Of course, Spain like
that at one point.
So Spain like that, yeah. Spain like that.
I think America had a little streak too.
Hey, let's give it
America.
Y'all invested in y'all team. Y'all got some of the tallest, strongest players. Y'all players look like NFL players compared to.
Man, we've been booted the last couple of years in the World Cup. We ain't been winning nothing.
Y'all invested in in your academy though. Y'all invest.
Jamaica's good.
I'm saying though, we not America in the World Cup in the soccer, bro. We not competing with none of those other countries. Right? They whooping us. That's all day. I ain't even cap.
I ain't arguing with that. That's not.
Yeah, now we getting whooped. That's one thing we ain't dominating around the world, and that's soccer. That we getting whooped. America getting whooped in soccer, and that's been for years. I'm pretty sure we had. I gotta look up the history, but I know for a fact the last few years I have been looking at it, and we ain't been nowhere in the tournament. So, it's just been dead. But
right,
hey man, going out
I gotta sign off, you boy. Appreciate y'all for having me on the show.
Yes, sir. Hey man, no problem, man. Thank you for docking in, man. You know what I'm saying? We got you. We had you in here, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're always welcome back.
Most definitely. Yes, sir. All right, y'all, man.
Yes, sir. Signing out.
Already.
Well, shit. Well, back to let's get right down into the nitty gritty, man. The baker down the street got the cookies, man. So the goods are coming in this year. Let's drop all the good stuff, man. They said this might be the year to start buying a home, 2026.
Yeah, I mean, I've been talking about that for a little minute. If the Congress is able to drop this whole investors not being able to buy the single family homes thing, then we should be all right.
Yeah,
we should be all right. If something can break through with that. If not, then hey, we got to find another way to do it. And hopefully that comes down to bruh snatching somebody in the USA about that junk.
You said snatching somebody?
You gotta snatch there. Just like you snatch from Duro ass, you better go snatch bro from Black Rock.
Hey,
Go
bro,
find his ass.
you seen that video where they came out with the, I think it was like 27 or something number like that. They walked them
Right.
boys in boxes off a plane. I'm not talking about caskets. They walked out with boys in something a little bit bigger than a shoebox. I'm the nefarious work. Walked off the plane engine is still running. You know, the servicemen out there looking real clean, like, yeah, come get your shit. Damn. Serve the niggas in a box. That's ugly. That's real ugly.
Well, you know, I mean, welcome to the world. That's why I say we got a lot of stuff. It's a lot of commotion going on that's been just going on around this world, and that's why I'm just like, you know, even in our whole basic concept of this show, it's just like, can America move forward? It's gonna wait because right now, how it's looking, it's like, all right, we pretty much stuck in the middle. Even though it's trying to be this little bit of inches of progress being made, like we just kind of like stuck.
Progress. I mean, progress being made. It's not gonna come in overnight. I mean, shit. Come on now. We got a lot
Yeah,
of shit going on. What we really need to work on is jobs, bro, and wages. If we could get wages up, people would be a lot happier in life right now. To be honest, a lot of people.
well, yeah, you saying wages up, but I mean, the more you raise wages, then the more other stuff go up. If you got to keep raising
That's
wages,
bullshit. That's bullshit.
yeah,
Just
if you got to keep raising wages, though, is what I'm saying is, then that means the inflation is getting worse and worse.
I mean, everything keep raising though. I mean, stop raising the other shit then.
You know what you gotta let happen? You know you gotta let the bubble pop. Let it go,
I
Marco.
mean, you raising everything else but wages. But you saying if we raise wages, it's gonna be more expensive. It's already more expensive anyway.
Hey, let the bubble pop.
The public, nah, that's gonna lead into a recession or something like that. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really want to be in no recession, bro. That should be cold.
I mean, recession is recession is an understatement of what we got going on right now, man. We in another Great Depression, bro. You know
Hey,
what I'm saying? Like I said,
you like using that depression word, man. I don't feel like we
it's a depression, bro. It's a depression, bro. It's just like, bro, now you got mass media to kind of like fold it like it's not what it is. It's not what it is, but you got these numbers that we've been going through, which they trying to say they've been, fixing them. But like I say, you gotta let the bubble pop, bro. The bubble gotta pop. You gotta let the inflation eventually kill itself. And even though it's gonna wash a lot of stuff and reset a lot of stuff, it gotta happen. Shit gotta get worse before it get better. Now, if the shit don't ever, I mean, if things don't ever get worse, then it'll never get better. We at the point in life, like now in America, like, bro, well, we got it going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? This on here crazy right now. So, um, I think we got a lot. I think me personally, man, we got a lot to do in this country. Like, so far as like you say, getting these houses back, we'll be able to get a home probably hopefully in the next coming home. But we don't know how long these laws and stuff gonna last because when you
they
start
come
putting other people in the
with
office and
loans and
stuff,
shit. Right? You see that shit?
you say what?
They coming out with 50-year loans.
50-year loans? Nah, that's too damn long. I don't want no 50-year loan. That is nigga. 50 years. I'm already 30. I'll be 80 by the time I pay off my house. Nigga, I'll be dead. I mean, I'll probably be dead by 75. What the hell? Like, come on, man. At least I probably, I mean, I wouldn't say I don't want to live, what I'm saying, a long life, but what I'm saying, it's God's will, but damn, at least 60, what I'm saying, you about done. So you can enjoy at least a little bit of damn near shit on your deathbed. Can't enjoy shit with a 50-year loan. I can't do nothing with no 50-year mortgage, man. Y'all shut that shit up y'all ass.
You gotta buy your baby a house now.
Shit, right. Yeah, the niggas still gonna be 80 though. And they gonna be old as fuck too. They gonna be down that way and they 60s and shit, and 50s. So they gonna be old by the time the damn house paid off. That's a long ass time to be waiting, bro.
It'd be crazy if you miss your last payment, they come take that bitch back.
Yeah.
When I read that, I couldn't believe I had to go back and make sure it wasn't AI. Nah, they really suggested a 50-year loan, man.
Nah. I hope that'll never get. Cause first of all, let's get rid of the whole loan process and just try to get the ownership process going in. Because granted, I mean, yeah, I do get the loan process of you paying off a home and stuff like that. Cause you could be buying it from another, private owner or stuff like that. So I get it. But my thing is like, man, these are some long ass loans, bro. Like, it's gonna take me 30 years. Now you do got the 15-year mortgage, but they make you pay a little bit more on top of that to be able to get it done. Granted, 15-year mortgage is where it's at. Now, if you can set a standard for that, that's cool. 15 years, you win that loan, you pay off the house in 15 years. Yeah,
15 don't
cool.
sound bad, but once you start getting into 25s and 30s, hey, bro, god dang.
Nah, 30, because I mean we already got the set now at the 30-year mortgage loan. That means, bro, you need to be getting a house by the time you 20. Now, how many of us in our 20s was getting a house by that time in our name with mortgage? None. A lot, not a lot. So if you do shit, you eating right now because nigga, you locked in to a fixed rate mortgage where you can chill and live, properly in your and have a stable life. Like this stuff that we going through is unstable. So that's what I'm like, as a country, like, are we really moving forward? Like, nah, like not really, because until we can figure this out, then I can kind of say we move forward. That junk clip, job market and everything else that we needed to do. So I mean,
I mean,
hey,
yeah. I mean, then that flows over into healthcare too. Because I mean, if we talking about moving forward, we in the last part of the race or last contenders when it comes to healthcare. I mean, we paying thousands of what, almost 10 grand or more to birth a baby in the country. I mean, it's kind of wild.
I mean, look at what we feed our people. So I mean, when you and then look at all the cancer hospitals and stuff that they building and all this type of stuff, like they profit off this stuff, of course. So you know what I'm saying. That's why then you got old buddy coming up the insurance companies now, try to get the health rates of insurance down. I'm like, man, you just need to abolish that junk completely and give everybody a choice to what doctor they want to pick and stuff like that and who they really want to pay for. It's true. We should have more holistic doctors around too, but we don't. People that believe in the natural arts, but you know, I guess that's another discussion.
Yeah, a lot of people will call that witchcraft, but that's for another discussion. What else you got on the topic?
Man, only other thing I got on topic is, bro, for us to get moving, bro. Bangum City Cafe, bro. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have a lot going on. We're gonna have a lot that we're gonna be doing. So y'all definitely gotta stay tuned in with us. Commercials. I'm gonna be making commercials for people, man. I need y'all to get with me. You know what I'm saying? If you got certain type of businesses or whatever type of product or whatever you doing, whatever you promoting, whatever you selling, man, we are more than happy to put it on our platform and try to get it out there because we need the help as well. So y'all definitely check in with me. I'm gonna make sure I do my part and y'all make sure y'all do y'all's, man. Y'all like, subscribe, and support, man. Other than that, man, you got any closing remarks for the show, Marco? Let us know.
Nah, that was it for me. Appreciate y'all for coming in, man. This the Bangum shit. Appreciate y'all for. I'm gonna cut all that shit out. Appreciate
Nah,
y'all.
you ain't finna cut it out. That's a blooper now. We live, so it ain't even getting cut out.
Hey, I appreciate y'all for coming in today, man. This the Bangum City Cafe. We live. Appreciate y'all. Like we say, 2026. Y'all better go ahead and do the best y'all can. It's the beginning of the year, and we gonna keep going, man. We only gonna keep up And we're going to use this as a pinpoint and check back in with y'all, show by show, and then do a recap at the end of the year to see how everybody doing. Appreciate y'all. That's it for me.
All right, y'all. Bangham City Cafe. We out, man. Before I get all the way out, man, I'm going to leave y'all with one of my old tracks that I had made when I was probably about like 12, 13. Nah, I was probably about like around like 16, 17 when I made this song. But y'all enjoy the music, man. We gonna be on here and on our way out, man. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Nigga, it's that Terell Maddox mixtape, my nigga. Get with it or get lost. It's that real shit right here. You ain't gotta like me, you ain't gotta love me, for real. Cause I'ma be the same motherfucking thuggin'. What you niggas thought I was gon' bite down? Cause I had landed on my dick and I'm biting now. But you would never find a nigga that's real as me. Most of these niggas is hoes and it's clear to see. They on it down with a nigga when you got something. Ease off crap, nigga, before I pop something. Recognize who you ride with, and tell them hoes that you ride with. They on it down when you got shit. I can't let a nigga stop my flow. Only God tell me when to stop and go. Y'all niggas, y'all petty. Hate to see a nigga shine. If you ain't got it, why the fuck you wanna take mine? Tell you what, man, I hope I don't cop a chopper. Cause I'ma send a gang of niggas to the fucking top. Try to stay about that real shit. Fuck niggas oppose it. Real niggas live this. Like I only got one life to live. Before I go, I wanna make a meal. G shit, nigga, we want money, stack of pounds of the money. Got a pistol on my side for these niggas tryna take from me. I think these niggas tryna take from me. I think these niggas tryna take some. G shit, nigga, we want money, stack of pounds of the money. Got a pistol on my side for these niggas tryna take from me. Shit, I think these niggas tryna take some. G, hey, G shit, nigga, we want money, stack of pounds of the money. Got a pistol on my side for these